bosses, leave the optional ones out, and that's about it. You know, if you know what you're doing, and if you know what you have, then you should get through this with not too much time involved. So right here, I basically skip the Taurus demon because fuck him, and I go say hello to Gwyn's closest compatriot, Havel. Now in this fight, he is one ridiculously strong son of a bitch. I mean, Jesus Christ, this guy will just fucking smash me to pieces. But right here, I just parried that motherfucker, and man, it was glorious. I'm pretty sure it just took so much fucking skill to do. Right there, I got super lucky. I was like, holy shit. Okay, I'm not taking this chance, so I had to use the fucking Estus Flask. You know, safety first, man. Like I said, I've not perfected this game, so do not expect a no-death run or whatever. And yes, I will do some taunts here and there, like a bow or a hurrah or a well, what is it? Or whatever of the sort. So yeah, you know, we just skip through most of this stuff. Because, again, we're just basically going for the objective and nothing else of the sort. And by the way, I'm actually commentating as this video is playing, and that will be for every single one. I didn't want to even do live commentary for this playthrough, or the next one, or the last one. Hell, any Nintendo hard game, any fucking crushingly, punishingly difficult video game, I'm not even gonna plan on doing live commentary, because that shit will just, you know, make me go insane at that point. Because, you know, I'm one of those guys that is very ill-tempered and can get easily temperamental if shit goes wrong. And in this run, it happened to me several times, especially when I just fucked up and died. Especially by the Four Kings. That motherfucker really infuriated the shit out of me. But, you know, hey, at least I'm making effort to commentate to, I guess, add on to the video itself, because most of the videos I normally do don't have it, so I just said, screw it. And since I'll be doing this 2 more times after this one, it's not going to involve commentary for anything, so you may as well just say, fuck it. So anyway, now this time here I will meet the Four Kings down the road. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I do level up here and there because there are some accesses, like, you know, like a sorcery, like the Pursuer that I just picked up from Snuggly the Crow, that I needed to be a level 32 intelligence, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And of course, I noticed that the higher level you go, the harder and more souls it's going to take out of you. And this game is not that nice when it comes to, you know, shit like this. So you lose your souls, you know, yeah, you only have one chance to get them back, but if you fuck up again, that shit's gone for good. So yeah, it needs to be held at steadfast. So and I do these little what do you call it? Like, I don't know how to describe this part here, but right here I, you know, say, alright, let's go introduce ourselves to the golems and the Hydra and just take it from there, because the next time I go back there, I'm going to fight the golden crystal golem that has Princess Dusk of Ulasil, and then after I rescue her, and then get the Lord Vessel and the broken pendant, I gotta go back there again, so I can go straight to Ulasil and deal with the chicanery of Manus, because he's an asshole with a big-ass hand that looked like he just spanked too much monkeys. And these guys are just a bunch of easy pickings. At this point, they're just nothing. So I just shrug off whatever they throw at me at this point. And, yeah. So, that was New Game Plus 6. And then, of course, the last 2 runs I'll be doing will... Holy shit. Wow, that was close. Yeah, I think the Hydra just got one of it. Yep, he got one of those motherfuckers. And he killed this one to save me the fucking hassle. Right there I almost fell, and I would have been pissed off. Well, like I tell you, man, you're gonna see me die several times. Actually, I'm lying. Probably 100 bunch of times, especially to some of the stupidest of things. So, it's pretty normal. So, do expect it. Like I said, it's a very, very, very highly expected thing to happen. So, and, also, for this playthrough, you will be seeing me use the Great Bow a little bit more, mainly for, one, out of versatility, and two, for, you know, situations like this where I don't want to go up close and engage the enemy with my big-ass halberd for the specific reason, and he just got fucked up. You know, hey, thanks, Hydra. You just saved me fucking energy. Saved me all that stamina I need. Because they'll be giving me problems. So, you're going to see me switch gear from time to time. Because sometimes in certain situations, using the same build or the same equipment is not going to help you in certain runs. I mean, it can, but you just have to have an immense amount of patience and nonsense to deal with it. And these guys just fucking made themselves easy targets at this point. So, it's like, hey, it's like fighting the Hydra in fucking Warriors of Orochi 3 or fucking, what was it, no, not Ninja Gaiden, fucking God of War. And, you know, I just chopped one head off. So, it's kind of surprising how they have not managed to lay a single finger or a tooth on me at this point. But, I was like, whatever, man. It is what it is. And they haven't even hit me with this, so I just think it's funny. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes you're gonna see me switch gears, like, I'll be switching the Mask of a Father and the Mask of a Child with, you know, again, for certain situations, like something like this, or the fight against Ornstein and Smo, or the new Londo brothers, as most would call them. So, it really depends. And because, again, this game is a trial and error type of game, it's really a matter of making sure what sticks with you and what works well in these situations. Because, again, you could try and do your go-to as much as you want. It's just a matter of patience. And this game is extremely demanding of such of a criteria, if anything. You know, hey, maybe an action RPG game, but it is not a nice one at that. I wouldn't say it's super tough, but, you know, you just can't go Sir Lancelot on everything, you know? And that being said, so of course, you know, do the same nonsense, fucking kill these damn things up. And that's what, 3 more heads left, so yeah, they just dig themselves a hole in the ground. They're just getting fucked up, man. And once again, they still miss. I don't know why. I don't know why they even bother at this point. Yeah. It was good times. I had a lot of fun with this playthrough. Despite the amount of times I got shit-wrecked. But, you know, hey. Tough games, man. They do that to you. You know, don't expect me to be perfect at anything. Because, you know, the saying may go, practice makes perfect. Well, fuck that nonsense. Because I don't believe in being perfect. I believe in being the best. And practice makes proficient at nature itself. So, just a matter of constantly trying and repeating it over and over until you get where you want to be. So I destroyed the Hydra, and I'm like, yeah, doggy. Look at that. No heads. That's beautiful. So I switch gears again. So I'll be going back there to fight the Crystal Golem, save Dusk. But then, of course, also fight Sif, who I died to, I think of what, once, maybe? Twice? Can't really recall. But yeah, I make use of the shortcuts for this run. Because, like I said, not here to waste all the time in the world. Where I will be in the Dark Lord path and the Calamity run, which is the one where I'll be using the Calamity ring that I picked up from Calamite, aka the most ridiculously OP sack of shit, probably right next to Drake, the Hellkite Wyvern. And there's this guy, and he got fucked up. And yeah, I tend to chase most of these bastards down. Make use of all the goods. So we make some real good progress in not too much time, to say the least. Alright, so, and I didn't basically record the entirety of the game straight through. It was like, it probably took me about 9 hours, I'd roughly say, to get by it. So it gets cut into snippets. And sometimes when I do this sort of game itself, and what happened is, while I was in the process of recording it, the TV itself just tends to black out, and it pissed me the fuck off. Because it's like so much pressure that, I don't know, an attack might come out of nowhere, and my controller might vibrate, and I might get killed. So, and because of the fact it's New Game Plus 6, the enemies are 10 times nastier, man. Like, they're much harder than they were in the previous ones. You're basically fighting them at basically their hardest, and yeah, they just don't give a fuck. So, basically, technical difficulties just come about here and there. So, I think it's a good thing I've managed to escape those said situations. But I don't know what the occasion is of it. So, this guy here is just not even trying at this point. He's just screwing up, dipping and dodging, and I'm just slapping him with my little cutter stick at this point. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. Can you really just quit? There's no point in you trying anymore. And look, he's just swinging at that big-ass pole. And look. Alright, I took the hit one, but I was like, you know what, just shrug it off. Now, it's better to just stay safe, yeah? So, anyway. I fucked him up real bad. Well, like I said, you're gonna see me do some taunting a lot, because, I guess what happens is when you've beaten a game like this, or any other tough-ass nails game in any platform, the elitism starts to kick in. So we meet this blacksmith.
Well, you must be a new arrival.
He's pretty chill.
I'm Andre of Astoria. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
He's got such a manly-ass voice, too. So, obviously, I really don't bother much with, like, ascending or whatever the fuck. I mean, yeah, a few reinforcements here and there. And a few purchases for the sake of it. So, thankfully, like, I don't really have anything of an emergency sort, I'd say. Now, sometimes, I mean, I'll just spend something completely unnecessary, but for the sake of actually making sure I don't lose my souls to something stupid.
Want to see you go hollow.
So, and boy, I'm already hollow. I'm just a handsome hollow. Or an unbreakable kind of hollow. But anyway. So we go here. We chill. But yeah, so far, I've made this first half portion of the game my bitch at that point. Because it was just like, I know what I'm doing. As long as I just don't act like a dumbass. Which, again, that would be, if nothing else, the case of a reason why you end up dying so much. Because you just get too impatient, or just slow to catch on. So, like I said, some of the attacks I will take damage, but, I'll just shrug it off. And then I just hurl a Zeus bolt at this one. But yeah. And we make way with this guy. And I don't know. He just doesn't know the meaning of fuck off, apparently. And yeah. 2 fireballs at his ass. Thankfully, the Great Chaos Fireball can do some lasting damage with that lava sitting around. So, there ain't much going on. And also for this ending run itself, I don't really interact with anybody. Like, characters that you meet that'll end up going hollow, if anything. Watch this. Oh, man, that's beautiful. And 2 hits, he's dead. He got fucked up. But I love that great bow, man. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, I really don't interact with anybody. The ones that you meet up that will just end up going hollow on your ass, because it's like, oh, but you know, I need him for this and that. Oh, and another thing that you notice me just my character doing a shield bash for whatever the hell reason. Whenever I switch from, and that was a close call. So whenever I switch from the great bow to the pyromancy flame, it just randomly. He randomly swings his shield around. I just don't know what the hell is going on. I remember that one time when I had the Hovel's Great Shield equipped, it just automatically did the poise animation. And I'm just like, what the fuck? You know, and that uses up a whole lot of durability. And right there, I just fucking make a lava party out there. And these guys just got wrecked hard. And I'm just like, yeah, what's up? And I got a little too cocky, so I said, alright, buddy. I messed them all up. And look at that. I just made a whole fat load of corpses. But yeah. So, things happen for a reason, huh? So, right now we're about to say hello to the gargoyles, and yeah, call it a day. I think we got about 7 minutes left, or 6 probably, because this one was a 30-something minute recording, because I wanted to get everything else going, and I had some other things to do, so it'll get cut here and there. But I make short work of this fight, and it ain't really a whole lot. I mean, these guys just get butt raped like the other ones in on Orlando. So, yep, I just woke them up. Oh man, he's already upset. He's ready to fight. Yeah, boy, you better come get some. Yeah, I just make short work of this fight. It's basically nothing. Once you just get it, and you're so OP as hell, because you're so capable of doing so much amount of damage, it's like, wow, holy crap. I forgot how strong I am at this point. Yeah, so this happens. And yeah, I just chop his tail off, and I just said, oh, I'm sorry, did you need that? Apparently you don't. And I destroyed him. Thankfully my awareness caught on with the second guy, because he tried to get the other hand and be a sneaky fuck. I just said nope. And I was like, look at him, he thinks he could just get me. So it's like, whatever, you know, make use of it and just go from there. So, he got fucked up in less time, so, yep, this was basically a curb stomp battle. Alright, so that's one. Yeah, that was literally like the first boss of that part, aside from the Asylum. I mean, he don't really count, because he's just a pansy. Yeah, after that, I think what I do is probably head over to say what's up to Solera Vostor. I mean, I tried to at least, because he didn't show up when I tried to go over there, because I know where he's at, but he was just nowhere to be seen. And I was just like, well, forget it. I'm not going to waste time with this. So, the first bell of awakening rung. And, god damn, I'm sweating like hell. Yeah, I'd be cueing that Metallica soundtrack right about now, For Whom the Bell Tolls. So, yeah. That was the first part done. We'll be on to the second one in a little bit. But yeah, that was a first good sign of progress, and it was a good way of saying that I'm damn proud of being able to record this, because I was just like, you know what, why not? Just give a treat. And no, I don't interact with Oswald, because fuck him. I don't give a shit. But yeah, this was a good choice on my part to actually decide to record that, because I had planned to record something else for the end of this month, but I just said screw it. At some point you'll want to record it, so why not make it now and just make time for it. And by the time you're done with it, it's just, you know, put the game down and literally just, you know, retire it for a while, because you played the shit out of this game. So anyway. Yep, like I said, you're gonna see me taunt a lot for just no reason, because there's no voice options in this game. You know, unless you want to count those arch trees that Golf has made. Other than that, I don't really bother with it. So yeah, that's the first part of this video, and I hope you're enjoying it so far. I will see you all in the next part.